one of the fun things about GLF really is that we get to connect with our peers globally. So we're creating space for you to do just this now. We're going to give you time in a breakout, unstructured, and this part is going to be led by one of our community of practice leaders, Rachel Carew. I'd like you to welcome Rachel. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Linda. Such a pleasure to be with all of you. As Linda mentioned, I'm Rachel Carew. I am a PCC certified coach, a strength-based certified coach, and a past president of ICF Los Angeles. And I am one of the co-leaders of the Coaching and Human Capital Community of Practice. And we hold quarterly meetings in our community of practice where we bring in subject matter experts related to integrating coaching into organizations, performance management, training and development, and succession planning. Our most recent speaker 2 weeks ago was Michael Bungay-Stanier, MBS, as many of you know, on how to rethink how you think about goals. And we had over 200 participants. You can find this presentation on demand in the ICF Learning Portal. And our next quarterly webinar in celebration of International Coaching Week is May 17th with the wonderful Marsha Reynolds. And she will be focusing on 3 mental habits that create connection. This session will include a live demo, and we're still seeking a volunteer. So please contact me if you are interested. And for those of you that know Marsha, she is the coaching demo queen. So this will be wonderful. The communities of practice are a free ICF member benefit. You can join as many of them as you like, and you can receive continuing coach education units, CCEs, towards credential renewal. There's currently 10 community of practices to choose from. Each one has a specific topic to advance your professional development and is led by co-leaders such as myself, or volunteer co-leaders, I should say. We hope that you'll join as many of the ICF community of practices as possible. You can find them on the ICF Learning Portal. And we'd love to have you join our community of practice, Coaching and Human Capital. We have a LinkedIn group, and you can find that under ICF Coaching and Human Capital Community of Practice. We often have pre-session teaser interviews. Oftentimes our speakers will also do some additional Q&A after session. So we invite you to be part of our community. I'm happy to tell you about this networking session that Linda was referencing. And we are going to randomly assign you to a group. You'll have an ability in your breakout room to have 15 minutes to really get to know each other and deepen your connection, which is one of the main benefits of GLF. This is a safe place, so please discuss any themes from today, anything at all really to help you build relationship. We invite you to share contact info so you can stay connected with one another. And of course, we ask that you kindly abide by our event code of conduct and interact in a professional and respectful manner. And I did go ahead and post that LinkedIn information for our community of practice in the chat box, so you can find it there. So without further ado, enjoy your breakout sessions.
Well, welcome back, everyone. We hope you enjoyed getting to know your colleagues from around the world. I had a wonderful conversation in mine. Thank you for an excellent day 1 of GLF 2022. And we hope you enjoyed the day and the session and that you've learned stuff, you've been stimulated. And I'd love to hear a few of your key takeaways from today. So I'm going to invite you to raise your hand and to share one nugget. And I'm going to give an additional challenge to you to kind of share your nugget in a kind of headline way, really short and snappy, so we can hear from as many people as possible. So over to you to manage the hands up.
Thank you very much. So the feature is located on the reaction section, and I see Vijayalakshmi with her hand raised.
Thanks, Saul. So my one-liner will be seeing the world through a fresh lens. Is that what you wanted, Linda?
Love it. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Vijay.
Mary-Am,
Yes, hi, and thank you for the opportunity. So it's, we are coaches, we don't do coaching. Being a coach rather than doing coaching.
Very deep.
anyone else who'd like to share? Oh yeah, I see coming up on the screen, Sharon. Sharon, I'm sorry, you need to unmute. Thank you.
Who says that 3 generations can't have a good conversation?
I love it.
Next on is Megan.
Well, I'm reminded today, everyone, of the power of the coaching connection internationally and locally. And thank you all.
Next we have Aigo.
Yes, thank you. Great community and great conversations. I'd like to use this opportunity to invite coaches from your chapters, if you can spread the word. I will post a note in Basecamp. I invite volunteers for pro bono projects because we need volunteers, English speaking, Dutch, German, French, to help out with projects to support expatriates community in Kazakhstan, which has been heavily affected by crisis between Russia and Ukraine. More details will follow. Thank you.
Thank you. Next we have Kim Gray.
Yes, I appreciated how we should be able to bring communities together to collaborate, that we all have something to learn and something to teach.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Next in line is Luis.
Thank you very much. Well, it's really grateful that we are all together in this, in the world changing, and I know we can develop the best questions to serve others and the better skills to make a global change. That's the thing. Thanks.
Thank you very much. And we have Carla.
Thank you, Saul. And for me, partnering is key for embracing coaching in our communities.
Thank you. And Bruce. And sorry, Bruce, you are muted.
All right. We are many as individual chapters. We are one as a global organization. And I love that. And right now I really need that.
Thank you. Teresa.
Reverse mentoring. I would love to meet the reverse mentors of all of the ICF global board leads.
Thank you. And Sunny.
Hi, Saul. Thank you very much. As coaches, we are one. And when we speak in different space from the heart, we inspire all generations to be part.
Thank you, Sonny. Sergi?
Yes, I'm going to use what one of our recent participants in the last breakout said, that looking at the new generation is coming from moving from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, because it's also a movement toward growth as coaches and as a community, if you want. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And those are all of our participants sharing takeaways, Linda.
Thank you, Saul, and so much inspiration there. Thank you so much for sharing. I've just a few reminders to wrap up our day, a couple of things I've been asked to remind you of. Just one moment. My note, First of all, the GLF website, including the pre-work videos, they're available through to December 31st of this year, including Sarah Sladek's video, if you'd like to share some of that with other members of the board in your chapter. For attending this week's live event, you are eligible for 6 CCEs in resource development, and to get your certificate to prove your CCEs, which are really useful when it comes to renewing your credential, you will need to fill up the evaluation form, and that'll be emailed to you. And if you haven't already downloaded the GLF workbook, you can find it in the GLF under the live event tab, and it'll be handy for you to keep a record if you want to make any notes and learnings as you go through the next 2 days. So let me thank you again for a wonderful day, and look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 2 at GLF 2022.